僕ですか?
Tondagosa. I'm Cody Nokolo, and this is MOTHER². Today, I'll be reading my exclusive interview with Benichi, co-creator of the Mother Roots fan remake and programmer and artist for Mother Encore and Earthbound Recast. And next week, you'll also hear from the composers for Mother Encore in a discussion-style interview. Stay tuned. Now for my questions to Benichi. First question: where did you first discover the Mother series, and how did you feel during your first experience with it? He said, I first discovered Mother a few years ago when I was looking for games on my mom's phone. I saw that someone uploaded a playable ROM of Mother 1 on the Google Play Store, and I downloaded it because I recalled seeing screenshots of Earthbound, so I was excited to try it out. Let's just say I was disappointed to learn it wasn't like Earthbound at all at first, but I did enjoy it after a few minutes of playing. Next question: do you have a favorite game in the series and why? He said, I think my favorite has to be Mother 1. I always liked how open and non-linear it is. Next question: what are some of your favorite characters, songs, locations, and moments from the series? He said, my favorite characters have to be Kumatora and Teddy, since they're both pretty rad. My favorite songs are Bein' Friends and Paradise Line. And as for my favorite moments, I think the time wasters of the series are my favorite. Stuff like grinding to buy the home and Onnet and having to wait 3 minutes behind the waterfall in Saturn Valley. Question 4, which aspects of the Mother series were the most inspiring for you? He said, all the humor and quirkiness of the series is pretty inspiring for me. Next question, what was your first interaction with the Mother fan community? He said, back in early 2020, I learned about Mother² and joined the old Discord server after several hours of debating with myself if I should join or not. After that, I spent months talking there. The people there were pretty nice and cool. Question 6, what were your favorite experiences you've had with the Mother community? He said, probably back when I made that Christmas art of the old Mother² Discord's community members. It was fun interacting with everyone involved and hearing their opinions on it. Next question, do you have any strong opinions or other thoughts on the Nintendo 64 version of Mother 3? He said, I think it would have been cool if we got the Mother 3 planned for the N64 instead of the version we got on the GBA. A lot of the content from it is pretty interesting, and I think that some of it is even better than GBA Mother 3's. Nevertheless, I'm glad we got to experience some of it in the final version of the game. Question 8. What were your expectations at the beginning of the concepts for Mother Encore, from your perspective as an artist and programmer for the project? And how does the current state of the game differ from those expectations so far? He said, my expectations were low seeing how it was originally made an RPG maker back then, which had a ton of limitations, but the art was still pretty cool. As for the current state, it's really different. The scope of the game got a lot bigger after we switched the engine to Godot. The art got even better, the animations became a lot smoother, and it feels really great to play with the introduction of overworld abilities and puzzles. Next question, what motivated you to get involved with Mother Encore and Earthbound Recast, and why do you work on the fan games instead of creating an original indie game? What motivated you to create the Mother Roots project, too? His response, for Encore, I really wanted to improve my pixel art skills and help out with the project, so when I was offered a position on the team, I immediately accepted. I became involved in Recast because I just really wanted to help out, and as for the creation of Roots, it pretty much just started out as a silly idea between me and a good friend of mine. I like working on fan games mainly because I think it's easier than jumping headfirst into making something new. It also helps me learn more about game development before I start working on my own projects. Last question, do you have any plans for indie game projects after finishing your fan projects? If so, do you think your experience with Mother fan games will continue into those next projects in any specific ways? He said, I do have plans. I still need to test out a few of my game ideas so I can determine if some of them are actually fun or not though. And yeah, my experience will definitely continue into my projects moving forward. And that's all from my interview with Benichi. What did you think? Let me know in the comments and be sure to follow him on Twitter through the link in the description. Subscribe to hear my next interview with the composers of Mother Encore next week, along with news updates and some other essay-style videos coming soon. This has been Cody Nokolo. Potential